I'm gonna stab her in the stomach too.
Oh my god, both of us can turn. You can stab her in the front, then I'll stab her in the back, and then she'll be like, "Et tu, Brute?"
Wait, where do I put this?
We'll clip it wherever. Oh no, my feet showed for a second. That's fine. I'll cover.
No, don't show your feet.
I never wear open-toed shoes, and I have a pair of open-toed shoes I like thin now. But hi.
Do I look thinner than you?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I look thinner than you. I just want to look. Do I look a little thinner than you?
You look really skinny.
Yeah, good, because you're fat. So. Which way am I thinner? You can. This can be in the pod. I don't mind. They know I'm skinny though, right? You guys know I'm skinny, right? Your audience.
Say yes.
Say fucking yes.
I think that too.
Am I skinny?
I'm doing the Dora thing. Where we ask them a question, then I respond on camera like I agree with them.
Brittany, I'm actually being serious. If I was a single man, would you look at my body and be
I'd be like, wow, he's way too skinny. He needs some milk.
You heard that, ladies. Sam. By ladies, I mean Sam. You know, it's funny, I try to milk Sam all the time.
Ew.
She does not like it. Why you say you?
Milk her?
Yeah. Women like that.
When I was in the strip club, I always thought women look like cows when they get on all fours because their tits just be drooping like udders. So
they do.
It's not hot. I don't
That is
get
hot.
it.
That's you. I thought so. I have Sam do that, and then I just go like this. I do that.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Just Okay podcast. I'm Brittany Ledesma. I have Deric Poston today.
That's my name, and don't you wear it out, you sluts.
You slimy little sluts.
Is that what you call your fan base? Slimy little sluts?
They're lesbians, technically.
Oh, that's fire. That's actually kind of fire.
Yeah.
Lesbians? That's kind of fire. I like that.
People called me that in middle school, but not in like a nice way.
But was it because you were doing gay stuff?
No, I think they just knew I'd be doing gay stuff.
People saw what you were wearing, like, yo, this girl, she's not gonna be gay, but she's gonna do gay stuff.
She's gonna seem pretty gay.
She's gonna be gay adjacent. You're gay adjacent.
I'm gay adjacent. I'm queer. I like women, but you know, so does every girl.
That's
so.
true, and guy.
Yeah.
Do you like trans women? Like, would you make love to a trans woman?
I would probably I couldn't date one. I could fuck a trans woman, but I couldn't date one because that's a lot of emotional baggage. Because I have emotional baggage, and one of us needs to not have that much.
Yeah, you're baggage claim with all your emotional baggage.
I always check in 2 bags on a flight, and I'm the same way with relationships. That doesn't make sense.
That's fire though, but I liked it because it was fire. And also, you know what's funny? In my head, you check 2 bags on a flight, and one has your clothes, and the other is just full of your emotions.
I just bring an empty bag. No, I mean, I kind of did though. When I went to New York for the month, I had like just an entire empty suitcase to bring stuff back.
Yeah? Did you bring anything back?
I bought too many clothes. And emotions. So.
Yeah, that's cool you would have sex with a trans woman. What if the trans woman had a small penis?
No.
I would be grossed out by that too. That's the thing I don't like as well.
I'm like, you have to have a big dick. No matter what gender you are. I don't care. I do care what's in your pants as long as it's big. Then I like it. If it's small, I feel like, you know.
What if the trans woman was the most beautiful woman you've ever seen in your life?
I don't care. That's probably the smallest dick I've ever seen in my life. And that was my feeling. Well, I guess we could scissor.
That's true. You know what's funny? I would be turned on too because it's like, I like trans women. But if I saw the most beautiful one I'd ever seen and then her dick was super small, I would not be into that.
I just couldn't respect her.
Yeah, she's not a real woman. And that's just the truth. She's not a real woman. She hasn't developed it, I guess.
She hasn't developed her dick.
She hasn't developed her pee-pee.
Oh, that is sad. I feel bad for men with small penises. You can't fix it. It's just you're stuck with that for life.
I know. That's not fair and to shame them.
I think, well, yeah.
That's not fair.
I will say every guy with a small dick that I've had sex with, way meaner.
Really?
Yeah. Like, they always think, like, I don't know, I was hooked up with this guy in New York, and I called him out for kind of being a dick. He was like, I thought you were just using me. I was like, using you for what?
Where were you using him?
No. I liked his personality. Nice. But now, because of that, I'm becoming well, no, I'm not an incel. I'm fucking for clout.
You're fucking for what?
Clout now.
Yo, that's what's up. Yo, if I was single, nigga, I would only fuck for clout.
Well, I'm tired of fucking guys for personalities that are ugly and they're mean to me. I'd rather fuck a hot guy, know what's up, and then leave.
Don't fuck hot guys.
And fucking
Don't fuck ugly guys either.
For clout, yeah.
Fuck guys with disformed faces.
Bird victims.
Yeah, fuck ugly.
Someone with leprosy.
Yo, bro, I'm sure, you know what's crazy? I bet that is a fetish for some people. I'm sure some people are like, yo, I like that fucking burn skin.
I really need burn victims.
Yo, I need a burn victim, dog. But then if I was single, bro, really, I would only have sex with like Diana Ross, and
Same.
Oprah. And
Oprah's too powerful for me. That scares me.
yeah, you don't like powerful women?
I have to be the strong one. I'm always I'm like, I don't want to be like, I can't have someone that seems more sure of themselves than me. And Oprah's so sure of herself. She knows who she is.
That's also fair, Brittany. You know what? That's good that you know that you don't want anyone. What do you think will happen if you get with someone and they're a little more sure of themselves than you?
It scares me. I always ruin it when guys are like have their shit together. Because then I get intimidated that I'm not good enough. Because I'm like, what am I doing in my life? I'm 24 and I just do stand-up.
Why'd you put it in quotes? You do it. I literally seen you do it many a time. I like how you put it in quotes. You don't like your stand-up?
No, I love stand-up. It's just like...
I said you don't like your stand-up.
Oh, I love my stand-up. Okay. I think it's getting better. But it's like when I get in my head because it's like... when I was in New York, I met it with people from like college and high school that I knew, and it's just like interesting to see how they think I'm doing so well, and I'm just like, wow, that's so crazy. I am no one yet.
But you are doing very well.
Yeah.
For a 24-year-old comic, bro, if you keep going at the rate you're going, you're gonna be. I think you'll, and I mean this sincerely. I think you'll be famous by the time you're like 28, 29, and then you'll be dead by the time you're 31. So, you're a violent girl, dog.
No, I'm not. I just have a lot of rage in me.
Yeah, you do have a lot of rage in you.
Yeah, yesterday I went off on this heckler at an open mic. It was like bad. It was like my Joker moment.
Really?
I just was mean. Well, it did well at first, and then I just got mean because he kept heckling people. And then I just said, sorry that you're living a sad, pathetic life, but can you shut up?
That's good. I like that. Well, I'm assuming they've got you to that point. They like
honestly, it was everything else throughout the day, and then I just like he just did like one minor thing during my set, and I let loose.
Yo, that's so funny. If you show me, he didn't even heckle you. He was literally just smiling, just some guy smiling at you.
He threw a Jordan almond at me. Do you know what a Jordan almond is? It's an almond.
An almond with Jordan Shelby on it.
Yeah.
It's an almond wrapped in Jordan Shelby. Mm-hmm. He's been on this podcast, right?
No.
They don't even know who that is, so nobody on this podcast got that reference.
We talk shit about him on this podcast, but that was nice shit. Now anything I say is mean.
Oh, really? We can be mean to Jordan. I don't mind. Hey, Jordan, fuck you.
Hey, soy boy, what's up, bitch?
I like Jordan's hair.
I don't.
Guys, go look up Jordan Shelby's, so all these jokes make sense. All right?
His hair looks very combed over now and greasy.
You like greasy white boys, though, bro.
I don't like any white boys right now. I don't like anyone.
That was great. I like that. No, you like black guys now. You're in your black guy phase.
I went through that. I am in my Brittany Ledesma phase.
Yo, that's empowering. That makes me feel empowered too.
I'm actually kind of in my hot guy phase. I'm in my fuckboy era where I don't care. Hear me out. If you're a fuckboy, I'm okay with it, but you can't be bad at having sex and you can't be ugly. If you're ugly and bad at having sex and you act like a fuckboy, that's false advertising and that's rude. I spent $50 on an Uber in New York for bad sex, and I will never do that again.
That does sound pretty awful.
Hookup times are like 1 a.m. and like that's not a subway time.
That's not subway time. That's fair. I'm glad you didn't take the subway. I have a question because you said it. What is good sex to you, Brittany?
Thank you. I've been waiting years for you to ask this question. I pray tonight that you or Sam would take interest in knowing. First of all, banter has to be there. It can't just, I don't know. It's just like when a guy is just... Well, I had this other guy who kept trying to get me to fucking go out to Jersey to have sex with him. I was like, I'm not crossing state lines to go get paid.
Yeah, state line sex is pretty intense.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't care if it's technically closer than the other Uber was, but like, state lines is just, that's desperate. That's like, I don't have options. Like, no.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the farthest I've driven for vagina. Like 15 minutes?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm a woman. It's kind of just based off when it's convenient.
Yeah, it's different for you, man.
Yeah, guys think of it as like a numbers game. Like it's like all statistical reasons for why they hit on women, because it's just like they're like eventually one will say yes.
Yeah, that's true. Though I think you probably have a higher body count than me.
What's your body count?
I don't know, but it's not as high as yours.
Probably.
No, don't be ashamed, bro. You're a badass.
It was funny. We were talking about it with Fuzzy the other day, and
What?
Oh, Fuzzy. I mean, he's just
What'd you talk
happy
about?
to be there. Just like, oh, you know? He's like, just like glad someone picked him on the team.
That's hilarious. I do wonder, I sometimes, and I love my girl so much, you know I love Sam, but I do wonder what my body count would be if I was single these last 7 years.
Well, the thing is, I think I'm ready to settle down. I'm over this game.
You're over it? Does Brittany Ledesma want to get married and have babies?
I've been thinking about it. What if I found a rich guy in New York and just got pregnant and then quit everything? And never
That sounds
did
like my dream.
anything in my life ever again.
Sounds fucking awesome.
Except run an Etsy business he funds.
Would you cheat on him?
All the time. All the time. This isn't for love. This is for my life. This is so I can live a good life.
Brittany! You can't cheat on people. It's bad.
They cheat on you first.
Damn, is that the rules?
I don't know. I've only been cheated on once. And I've never cheated. Well, I cheated on someone once when I was 17. It was the first guy I was kind of dating. I don't count it. But, like, I told him, hey, I'm going to summer camp. I'm probably going to cheat on you. You know what it is. And he just said, okay.
Damn. You know what's crazy? The one time I actually was cheated on, I mean, you know what's funny? It was in college, but both times because I'm trying to think of those two girlfriends, freshman year and then going into freshman year and then another girl my sophomore year. But the freshman year girl, like, I found out, but I was cheating on her too. And then sophomore year, the same thing. So it was like, I found out I got cheated on, but I didn't feel anything because it was like,
You're a cheater.
that's a big like literally college distance relationships.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the one going in was me going into freshman year, and she was going to another college. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like obviously, and then when we met back up, we fucked. And oh man, that's another. I came 3 times. That happened 3 times. But then again, that was a relationship thing. But it was the last time we had sex, and it was like, damn, that I left on a bad note. The last time we had sex, I came super fucking quick. Like within like 3 seconds. You know, it's funny though, I didn't like her. She was a bad person. And then the second girl, same thing, which is so funny. She cheated on me, but I was cheating on her. She gave me, well, she didn't give me, but she told me after we had sex. So we had sex, she came to visit me, we had sex, and then she told me she had chlamydia.
That's such a pretty name.
I know, and I needed to get tested. And Brittany, the worst part is, I was so mad at her, and then I still fucked her again.
Did you have chlamydia?
No, I didn't. But I was like, in my head at that point, I was like, well, I have it now. Like, so I was mad at her, and then I still ended up fucking her later. And you know what's crazy? It was the last time we ever fucked, and again, came quick.
Oh my God.
Yo, but I that's the fourth. So this happened 4 times. 2 times where it was with a girl that I was dating, and it ended up being like an ex, and then 2 times were like just 2 random bitches. But I remember the bitches.
I've had so many guys do that to me, so I think I've finally just been met with like because before I left, did that, and I was just like, nah.
Yeah, that shit sucks, dude. But every time with the girl that like I didn't become an ex, I did feel bad. I felt bad. You feel awful. You feel like fuck, man. I ain't gonna front. You feel like shamed. You feel like shameful. Like damn, I'm like I didn't perform well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you ever feel that way after sex, where like the guy performed great, or like you sucked? Do you ever feel that way after sex? Like, well, I didn't do a good job.
No, I think women, we just have to show up.
Whether
we want to or not.
You've never once after sex felt like you didn't perform well?
I think when a guy doesn't come, but like that's like always been like a thing with them and not me.
So you don't take it personal?
No, I used to when I was like 18, and then I just like stopped.
Interesting.
Thinking it was like a thing. I don't know. I don't come, so I'm just like kind of like I'm an edger technically. So.
Brittany said this to me multiple times that she doesn't come.
I don't.
And it doesn't make sense.
But I could never, but if I ever do end up coming eventually, I can never tell the guy that I came because that would give him too much power.
And your whole thing is that you have, yeah.
I could tell people I've come eventually, but I couldn't tell them who it was. Because imagine, after 25 years of living, this is the first guy to make me come. It's like that person who pulls out, like, the sword from the rock. It's like, I know, they're going to think it's more them than, no.
That's interesting. You know what's crazy to me? Hey, Dulce, the craziest thing to me, I like your Astros hat. The craziest thing to me is to say you have never come and you can masturbate. That's the only thing I don't kind of understand. Scientifically.
I just, like, it's fun.
To masturbate?
Yeah.
So wait, but how do you know it's over? How do you know the movie's over?
I just get bored. It's like this, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's my ADHD, the PTSD.
Are you scared to come? Like, do you get to that point, and I mean this honestly, do you get to that point and then you're like, I don't want to do that, like it gets too much? Or you never even got to that point?
I don't think I've gotten to that point.
Whoa, that's wild. What do you think about during sex?
Myself a lot of the time.
Dulce's making faces.
Well, because she's been telling me lately, Brittany, you should go to therapy for this. I'm like, it's never really, like, affected my life that much. Like, I guess, like, coming would be cool, but it's like...
Hey, Brittany, it'd be pretty fucking cool,
I've never experienced it, so I'm just kind of like, Like, am I missing out? It's like, I've never seen Harry Potter, but it's, like, too late.
You've never gotten post-nut clarity ever.
I've never...
Dulce said you've never gotten post-nut clarity ever. Wait, can they hear her?
Is that, like, a real thing? Do you get clarity after?
Yes.
Wait, can they hear her?
I don't think so.
Oh, Dulce said yes. She screamed. Okay, I didn't know.
But yeah, it's just like... I don't want to be a bandwagon hopper on coming.
Oh my God,
Just
Brittany
because
Ledesma.
everyone else likes it doesn't mean I'm gonna hop on the bandwagon. I don't know. I feel like it would take a lot of therapy for me to be able to come, and I'm just like, that's expensive.
Well, I mean, I'm not, and I know this podcast is all about sex. It's a very sex positive podcast. But just throwing it out there, have you ever considered not thinking about yourself during sex? So
you went to college? Where? I didn't know if you went to college.
Oh, this is a podcast about college?
No,
I thought this is a podcast about...
It's a podcast about everything, but I didn't know you went to college.
Yeah, I went to college for 2 years.
Where?
I went to Belhaven University. And then I went to, what's funny? At the time, it was Belhaven College. But I went to Belhaven University, and then the next year I transferred to another school, which was a little bit down the road, like 30 minutes down the road, called Mississippi College.
What were you studying?
Communications. I was a communications major.
What did you want to do with that?
I was either going to be a football coach, because I played football, so I was either going to be a football coach, or I was going to be a commentator, like a Stephen A. Smith kind of guy.
Ooh.
I knew that's what I was going to be, too. You said what?
I would love to be a sports commentator.
Here, go ahead, practice. Let me see.
Hey, they're running really fast right now. They're running really fast. The guy's about to be tackled. Oh, no, he got away. Oh, no, he's coming for the ball.
You're really good.
I think you're really...
All right, now do basketball.
Ooh, dribbles. Ooh, he's dribbling. Ooh, nope. Is this a travel, you guys? It could be a travel. And slam dunk.
Out of all the athletes, what's the sexiest kind of athlete? Football player, basketball player?
Well, I used to play basketball. I know, shocking.
Little Ledesma was on the court?
I was varsity freshman year of high school.
Yo, you can hoop for real? I don't believe you. Sometimes you just be lying, bro.
No, I was varsity freshman year of high school, but I went to a private Christian school, so it was like, I was very much a participation award.
What was the name of your high school? I went to a private school. Christian school.
Hill Country Christian.
Hill Country Christian.
Yeah, we were 2A. That's how bad we were. Bye, Dulce.
Wait, Dulce's leaving?
Yeah.
Dulce, you didn't even say anything to me. You didn't even tell me how pretty and thin I am.
Isn't he so pretty and
That's
thin?
the main thing. All her audience, right when I got on the podcast,
So pretty and thin.
Dulce said I'm so pretty and thin.
Suck.
Why do you say that? It just matches my shirt. They're actually pretty good.
Not a real fan.
God, but I right when I got on, you should have heard all our listeners talk about how thin and sexy I was. It was really cool.
All of them said,
All of them said
wow.
it. All of them said
Derek
it.
looks so thin and sexy today. It's
They
like
all
he's
said
a
All
hot
the
6'4"
voices
blonde.
said it?
Yeah.
Dulce said all the voices in my head because she's being mean right now.
You look great. Actually, green looks really good on you.
Thank you. Dulce said green looks really good on me, and I agree.
I've been told green is my color before. Sorry, I had to make it about me.
Bye, Dulce. I love you
I
too.
love you. I was told once green was my color by this guy Forrest. I had a huge crush on him at summer camp. Now he's gay. But he was like the biggest playboy. Why is it always the closeted gay guys that like to screw over women?
You know what's funny? I remember
No one wants to talk about that.
one time, you made me think of this. One time, I was dating this girl in middle school. This was 7th grade. And, just like one of those relationships that lasted like a month or 2 months, boyfriend, girlfriend. Like, she was my first kiss. Cute. I remember that. She was my first kiss. God, I wish I could remember her name. But she ended up...
Just one of your nameless whores.
Yeah, she ended up being gay. Like, I found out, like, my sophomore year of high school, she was gay. And everyone, all my friends from middle school who still remember me, like, they all blamed me. They all, like, used to say, like, bro, you were the last dude she dated. It's your fault. I remember, and she was, like, a super hot gay girl. Like,
to be fair, can I be honest? You're kind of like a lesbian. So, I mean, you could have been just, like, dipping her toe in the water. You
know why I think I'm a lesbian, bro? I'm super sensitive.
You love basketball?
I love basketball.
You dress like a lesbian?
I wear lots of flannel! I do wear lots of flannel, and I hate eating pussy.
And you love your shoes.
I do love shoes. Yeah, I'm very lesbian.
Yeah, I'm just saying that could be... Maybe you were just like her test drive before she went full deep in pussy.
Yeah. Dude, I love this metal straw.
Thanks. I love metal straws now. They're my favorite.
These are fire.
They're actually really cool, though, because you can still throw them in ponds.
Yo, she's a fucking psychopath, isn't she, guys?
Isn't she?
Lesbians?
Loco? Oh, lesbians, yeah. Lesbians cray.
Lesbians, I'm sorry.
Lesbians. Oh, two different things.
Lesbians.
Oh, they're both kind of gay.
Brittany.
Deric.
You know,
when are we going to talk about the allegations?
My lawyer, Sam, told me I'm not supposed to talk about it.
My lawyer, also Sam, said to tell you pee pee poo poo, pee pee poo poo.
All right, well, that's the code for me to talk about it. Guys, am I a sexual predator? Well, I think that...
Define sexual.
Yeah, define sexual, define predator, and define...
Because most people wouldn't find this sexual.
Brittany's being mean to me. Lots of little kids wanted to fuck me.
I'm standing up for you.
Oh, she better stand up for me. How tall are you?
I'm 5'2".
Yo, your babies are going to be like...
That's why I have to, like, marry a really tall guy. Like, that's why I only date guys 6 feet and above. Because I'm just like, if we're ever gonna get me knocked up... Also, probably not me. Let's get a surrogate. I'm not pushing anything out of my body and getting fat.
Yeah, Sam's really scared of that, too.
When people get pregnant and then get skinny again, I'm like, that's brave. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, that's wild. And then, like, especially the ones who get, like, real fat and then get skinny
Because I
again.
know if I got pregnant, I would let myself get real fat. I know people are like, oh, you don't have to gain weight. I'm like, I will be eating like I'm eating for a family of 4.
And you're already pretty fat now.
I know. I'm huge.
You're already,
That's why I think everything revolves around me.
Yeah, she's killing it right now with it. She's killing it right now with the fucking buns. Why does that look like a dollhouse? It's not. Guys, yo, this looks like, this is
a tequila bottle.
Tequila bottle.
Yeah. My dad got it in South Texas.
It's this one. It's the fancy kind.
Yeah, so there's someone out there who makes it, and then my dad he gave me his car, but he had like 6 of them in the back of his trunk just because he loves them so much. He bought 6 for some reason.
Yeah.
He's like, I liked 1, why not 6? And then I was stuck having to get them to people because I don't need 6 lamps. So I have 2 lamps.
Yo, your dad's name is like the sweetest dude.
He's very sweet. I hate it. He's so pissed. I'm convinced he's paying Dylan to hang out with me.
I mean, yeah, we're all paying Dylan to hang out with you.
What?
Why do you think Dylan hangs out with you?
You brute?
Why do you? I can't believe you think we're not paying. Bro, Dylan makes like $50,000
a year just to hang out with you, so we don't have to.
Yo, that would be so funny if Dylan just was making so much money to hang out with you, and he hated it. He just hates it. He hates it, dude. But we all love you. We all want to murder you, Brittany. You know that. Brittany, what is this podcast about? When's it gonna start?
Right now. Hi. This podcast is about nothing. I don't know. We talk about whatever. I came in, I had all these questions I thought of that then I completely forgot of when I got stoned.
Wait, I didn't smoke?
I took an edible. Do you want an edible?
No, I don't need an edible. I don't need one, dude.
Oh, you're straight edge? Okay. Wow, that makes sense how skinny you are.
It does. I mean, it adds to it. But no, that's not what it's about. It's just, Brittany, it's like, dude, it's so hard to be me and to be...
So thin and pretty. No, it's true. I drove home on a scooter. That also, I'm getting a moped.
You told me. That seems kind of fire.
I'm like, so excited. What if I got a sidecar for Willie?
Of course. You have to. Doesn't it come with one?
I don't know.
Do they make those with sidecars? Are you allowed to drive with a sidecar in the street? Is that even a thing that's allowed?
I've seen it before up on Barton Springs back when I lived over there. There was a guy who had like a sidecar for his dogs, and his dogs had goggles.
Damn.
Picture Willie with goggles in a sidecar. He'd get so many bitches.
Dude, he gets mad bitches
But he could
now.
fuck none of them.
Because you cut his balls off.
Because I cut his balls off, and I'm turning him into a predator.
A eunuch. I can't believe you cut his fucking balls off.
I didn't have a choice. That's so fucked, too, because I went and adopted him from Austin Pets Alive like 7 years ago, and they're like, yeah, you can take him home. He just has to be neutered. It's like, I want this dog, and the price he has to pay to get a home is his balls, and $75 from my pocket. I don't know. Felt like it was...
That makes me so sad.
I mean, I get it. We probably have too many dogs, and they shouldn't be making more, but, like... Picture if Willie had his balls and he was super aggressive.
I really like that.
I think everyone would like him a little more. I think he'd be a lot less of a pussy. Because I got him back from my parents a couple days ago, and he, like, comes back with, like, the factory hardwire settings. He's, like, become such a little diva.
Yeah?
And, yeah, he was...
We're talking about you.
He was tweaking out this morning at the coffee shop. He kept seeing flies, and he was, like, just freaking out. He started shaking really bad. I had to pick him up and hold him. It looked pathetic. It looked pathetic.
Calling Willard a pussy. He's not a pussy. He's a doggy. And he's so cute.
He is a cute little rat bastard.
I want to eat him. I want to cook him.
I had to throw away his wig, though. Someone broke it.
Oh, the wig that you put on him? I like that wig that you put on him.
I know. He looked like an auntie.
Wait. I was asking you a question.
Yes.
What was a second ago? I wanted to ask you something. Oh, why do you cry?
Why do I cry? Hormones. The moon.
Do you cry right before you're about to get your period a lot?
I don't get my period often. I told you I'm like a man.
Brittany, what are you saying right now?
I have the implant birth control, so I get it like super like randomly. I'm like a robot.
Oh.
But yeah, no, I probably cry on my period a decent amount. But I cry just in general all the time. But
Does it make you feel good?
After, it's kind of just a daily routine now. Wake up in the morning.
Real, Sam cried. She cries all the time sometimes too, but today she cried. It was funny.
Why?
She had no idea.
I feel like I generally know why I'm crying. If it's stress related, like the other day I was at Vulcan and barking, and then I got like attacked by a homeless man, and I was so mad about everything else in my life too that I just broke down crying.
I'm sure that's what happened, but she couldn't place it because
Yeah.
it was like, oh, we're not gonna go to the grocery store, and I was like, oh, you can go to the gym, and we go to the grocery store tomorrow, and she was like, but I don't. It's my schedule. And she
I get
lost
it.
it.
I
And
would've
she lost
lost
it
it
all.
too.
Just that, huh?
Not even on my period or like I hate when things change plans.
I hate when things change.
I'm not good with change. I pierced my ear the other day before I went to Vulcan because I was going through something.
Damn, you have a bunch of piercings.
It's like a hole punch.
Brittany, there's so many things about you I didn't know. Would you date a bald guy?
No.
Really? He has to have hair.
I don't think I could. I been fucking a kind of bald guy, and I'm just not about the baldness.
Interesting.
But I also don't want them to be too hairy. Because when you look too hairy, you look like you came out of a shower drain. What?
Brittany.
Would you ever date a bald guy?
Ooh. Sam.
Okay. But Sam's not a bald guy yet.
Yeah, she's getting close though.
I've been thinking about shaving my head.
Yeah, do it. I genuinely think shaved heads are hot.
Well, my thing is, if I only want to do it if I get lice. So, like, it's only if I have to do it. Because I want an excuse to do it. So if you find, like, a little kid with lice.
Well, if you have really dirty hair, you don't get lice. So you only get lice if you have like really clean hair.
Oh, I only wash my hair like once a week.
Brittany, why do you only wash your hair once a week?
Because it's better for my hair. Also, my hair is so thick, it takes so much time to wash it and dry it.
Can I touch your hair?
Yeah.
Wow, your hair is thick. Holy shit, it's not thin.
It's very Mexican.
Yeah, it is.
I know. People say I'm not Hispanic, but
You're like Selena.
I have a controversial take.
What? You killed her?
That bitch deserved it. No, I'm joking.
Oh my god.
I don't really know who she is.
Really?
Like, kind of, like, I know her face and, like, that she's iconic for some reason, but I don't get it.
Late at night when all the world is sleeping, I stay up and think of you. And I wish on a star that somewhere you are thinking of me too.
That's beautiful.
'Cause I'm dreaming of you tonight and tomorrow and tomorrow. I'll be holding you tight 'cause there's nowhere in the world. I can't believe you don't know this song.
I don't.
Billy, Billy, Mama. Yo, she has like major hits. I fuck with Selena. That movie made me cry all the time. That was my favorite
I
movie.
have wanted to dress up for her as Halloween before, just to, like, do it. Because I could.
You dress up like her and then I'll dress up like the fat lady who murders her.
No, that's Dylan.
yeah. Dylan will dress up like what's her name? Fucking Esteban? Her name was Griselda. What's her name?
Why did she die? Why did she kill her?
She killed, bro, you know what's crazy? I looked so much into it. She killed her because she was stealing money out of like Selena's like fan, like one of her fan programs. You know, like, you know, rich
Yeah.
and they have all these things. So she was just like, she was working for her and all her family were like, yo, this bitch is stealing from you. But she liked her, so she didn't want to fire her. So finally she was like, all right, I'm gonna confront her. And homegirl knew she was gonna get confronted about it. So she is like, yo, meet me, I'm at this hotel, yada yada. So Selena comes to the motel and she shot that bitch.
That's
Fucking murder her.
shady. She was being nice, too.
I know, she's about to get out. I think she's either about to get out or she's out.
You know what we should do? We should tell her, hey, we're at a hotel.
Yeah, that shit wasn't nice, bro.
No, it's not nice. It's never nice to kill someone. That's what I always say.
So why'd you kill Takeoff?
Is Takeoff dead?
It's not funny. And I'm not laughing because it's funny.
Wait, no, is Takeoff dead?
You know that.
Everyone's dying.
Takeoff died.
What? When?
You do know that. Stop.
No, I don't. Takeoff the Migos?
I don't know why it's funny that you said the Migos the way you said it, but it made me laugh. And yes, Takeoff passed away.
What? When?
Just say it in Siri. Say Siri, Takeoff.
Takeoff.
I can't believe you really didn't know this. This was like major news that happened like a couple days ago.
I've been traveling. I haven't been like...
But you're on your phone. You're always on your phone.
Yeah, but I'm never on anything that tells me news because I don't like learning things like that.
But you didn't see it in, like, you don't look at my stories?
No. I do look at your stories, but I don't pay attention.
That honestly hurt my feelings so much.
Oh my God.
Because I look at your stories and it's my whole day.
Really?
And I look at everyone's
What did I
stories.
post to my story today?
That I was coming on your podcast and how thin I am.
No, I didn't post that yet.
I can't believe, I posted it. I can't believe you don't look at my stories and like take them to heart.
I didn't realize. I probably just went through it fast.
I probably just went through it.
Oh my
Bruh.
God. I'm just shocked right now about Takeoff. I'm sorry. I didn't learn it from you. I still learned it from you.
Damn, that is crazy. You still did learn it from me.
You know? So you still, at the end of the day, can we just take that as
We can take off
that's
that.
what mattered? Can we take off that's what we got from it?
Yeah, I know. It made me so sad, bro. I was genuinely, bro, so sad when I found out that morning.
That's one of the. That's sad. You know what's aren't they like all related?
Yeah, Quavo was his uncle. So Takeoff was
Takeoff
the
is
nephew
younger?
of Quavo. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and then Offset's a cousin to them. So that's how they're all family. Yeah, but that sucks. And then they got all the band had just broken up. Like, they had parted ways. They were clearly beefing. I mean, I don't know if they were beefing, but they were clearly like so Quavo and Takeoff were doing their own thing, and they had just dropped an album. The album's fucking fire. And then Offset was doing it, like, was clearly about to do his own thing. So now it's like, but it sucks because it's like the Migos broke up, and it sucks now that, like, oh, now they're forever broken up.
Yeah.
Like, I hate that. I hate that, like, oh, we don't get the reunion when they're, like, in their 50s and they're older, you know?
They could do the Michael Jackson holographic.
Well, that way they did
That
Tupac.
just don't happen.
Do you go to concerts?
I used to go to concerts a lot when I was like early college, but I don't do well in crowds. I get like panic attacks. I used to like going to concerts because I would drink a lot, so I could like handle that, you know. And I don't drink anymore.
So when you're there at a concert now, are you more upset that everyone's not focused at you? They're focused at some person on stage?
I'm more just like everyone gets so close to you and they touch you, and I don't like that because I'm always in the pit. That's how I do concerts. Like if I'm gonna go to a concert, I'm like staying. Like I'm gonna be front, you know, in it.
Is there anyone you would go see right now?
I mean, yeah, like I would probably see 21.
21. 21. What about Drake?
Yeah.
Do you like the album?
I've seen him before at ACL. He was really good. Him and A$AP Rocky.
Fire.
It was sick. It was the first ACL I ever went to, and I was like so close. It was dope.
What era of Drake are we talking?
I think either the one where he was sitting on that tower just came out, or right before or after that.
Oh my God, that's the Hotline Bling era.
Yeah.
She used to call me on my
Cell phone. Is that it? That was a good era. I've been like rediscovering old Drake songs lately. Like Right Hand, banger. Still.
Oh my God, Right Hand. Yo, Drake, don't get me started on him, Brittany, because that's bro.
The thing is, I only listened to his new album once, but when I listened to it again, because I feel like for a lot of albums lately, it's just been you have to listen to it for like at least like once or twice before you find the ones you really like.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, Brittany, that's crazy. You said it. That's how you're supposed to listen to albums. You said it like it's this girl. Like I've listened to it like a whole thing twice. Like you're supposed to listen to it multiple times. Like I love an album. This is how I know I love an album. When I listen to it the first time, and I'm like, oh my nigga, I don't know how I feel.
Yeah.
I don't know if I liked it. I don't know what. That lets me know I really like it. Now, if I listen to your album and I'm immediately like, I hate this, that's bad. And every once in a while, I'll come back around to it. Because, like, 808s and Heartbreaks. I remember when that came out, I hated it. And then, I mean, years later, I was like, oh, this is the greatest album of all time. But that's Kanye West. That's rare. That's a rare thing. Normally, when I hate it, it's because it sucks. And then, when it's great immediately, that's also rare. When I'm like, oh, this is immediately great. But the only person who does that is, like, Drake, J. Cole. It's only like Kendrick.
I love J. Cole.
You like J. Cole?
Yeah.
You kiss him?
I kiss him.
On his mouth?
Oh my God, don't tell him.
Yeah, well, he's going to find out now, dude.
Oh my God, stop. J. Cole, I would be so upset if you found out I want to mouth kiss you.
Who would you rather mouth kiss? J. Cole, Drake, or Kendrick?
J. Cole or
But you only pick one
J. Cole.
for mouth kissing.
Just because, like, Drake is, like, everyone's been there, done that. Like, no offense.
Oh, wow. You don't want to be where Serena Williams was? You don't want to be Serena Williams' sloppy. You don't want her sloppy seconds? Is Sam in the room?
Sam's in the house. She's in the house.
Hey, Sam. Who would you mouth kiss? Drake, J. Cole, or Kendrick?
I can only pick one.
You better pick fucking me, but yeah, you can only pick one.
J. Cole.
Sam, she said J. Cole, and that's not my name. My name's Deric Poston.
Wasn't an option.
See, J. Cole was the right response.
Damn, I can't believe you both would mouth kiss J. Cole.
I like his
You look the most like Drake.
music. the
Sam said
best.
I do look the same. Brittany, thank you, and Sam. They're both saying how thin I look right now. You guys couldn't hear it, but
We
that's
get
what they
it.
said.
You look like a hot, tall blonde today.
I look like Margot Robbie today.
I was just thinking that, and you took the words right out of my mouth.
Would you mouth kiss 21 Savage?
No.
21 times? 20.
Only twice. Can't do it.
That's how you
20
kiss
times.
2 Chainz.
Oh, 2 Chainz makes the best music for strip clubs. That's
Facts.
that's like
I agree.
there's no better. Like when I was a stripper, that's literally like when 2 Chainz comes on. That's that, and I was in a. It was during the era of like Cardi B just popping up. So
Oh,
anything
wow.
she made, yeah, like she had just.
Yeah, they
got
both
on the
make
scene.
good strip club bangers. I
know?
agree with that, and I haven't been in a strip club in a long time. Wait, what was the most money you ever made in a strip club in one night?
One night, probably like 3-4 grand.
What's the least amount of money you made in one night?
I've left with less money.
Oh, were you
Don't say
you
less
spent
than
money?
that. Well, you have to pay like a house fee and stuff.
Oh yeah, you have to pay to get on the pole.
Yeah, and so
It's like a
then,
pay to play open mic.
Yeah, it's like that, but more expensive and a lot more degrading. Actually, no,
Yeah, I don't know. They're both pretty bad.
they're both bad. You leave with more bruises on your knees, but that's not because of. It's because of the stage.
Yeah, God, but Brittany, can you dance? You know what's funny? Because you said you're stripping. My first thought was, I've never seen this bitch even like do this. Like I've never even seen you. Yeah, stop. I've never seen you dance before.
Yeah, I was too good. I was too good. I had to quit. Too legit.
I always imagine Brittany as a stripper just naked. She doesn't even strip. She just goes immediately out naked.
Sam said Brittany didn't strip. She just walks out naked.
That's kind of about it. I hated talking to people and giving lap dance, so like I was really just like stage money, which is like where it's at midnight and stuff, when like the guys go in with like a wads of ones just to like show off to their friends.
Yeah.
So like that was like my prime time. Because I was like, I think like the youngest one working there, which is kind of gross, but
damn,
didn't need to know.
Yeah, I think I'm a good dancer. I think I'd be a good stripper.
I think you could. What would your song be? That's important. Mine was Dance Ass remix.
Oh, the Dance Ass
Big
remix
Sean.
with Big Sean and Nicki Minaj.
Gosh.
Yeah, dog, that's a good song. That's a good one. Ass, 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 ass. That was a great song. If I was a stripper, I would want to strip to
Baby Shark.
Baby. No, Frank Ocean Pyramids. She's working at the pyramids tonight.
That's a good one.
Working at the pyramids.
We had some girls
That's right.
dance to like country music and like weird stuff like that. Like someone was like doing like Niall Horan, One Direction.
No, that's fucking weird. You know what's funny? I have been to one of those strip clubs where it was like, I went one, Pauly Shore took us one time, and it was like, they were playing like fucking, like Backstreet Boys and shit. It was like, this is just not the vibe.
You know what's wild is like back when it like 5-6 years ago when I was like 19, I was like convinced myself I was gonna move to Los Angeles and be a stripper there.
But I thought the strippers, like how comedians go to LA or New York, strippers go to Houston and Miami.
Well, because I had already been to Houston, so I was kind of just like wanting to leave Texas.
You know, all of Drake's exes live in Texas. Like he's
George Strait.
Come on, dog. Yo, Brittany is a lot more niggerish than people know. And by that, I mean she says it all the fucking time. And
Oh
I
my
don't like
god,
it. And
I
approve
don't. I only whisper it at night. I only whisper it at night into a walkie-talkie that goes right to you and Sam's house.
Yo, we need walkie-talkies.
Y'all should get the Apple Watch. I have a walkie-talkie function.
Yo, how are we gonna talk to you when you're in New York? We're not gonna see you. How are we gonna be able to communicate with you?
When you look at the moon,
That smells good.
I look at the moon too.
That's actually really beautiful.
I don't know, probably pigeon mail. Y'all have my number.
Oh, pigeon mail.
I do like writing letters though.
What a weird
Because
blunt.
then I can sage.
You like writing letters?
Yeah, I like writing letters because then you can take out all your real anger and the postman has to read it too when it's on a postcard. I like writing really uncomfortable things on postcards.
Yo, I feel like you are the kind of person to send a postcard somewhere.
Yeah, well, my merch is postcards.
Is it?
Yeah. You know this.
It's actually kind of fire merch.
Yeah, basically I just make people pay $5, Venmo me, with your address on a private Venmo, and you get a postcard from me that says what? One depressing fact. It's always about dolphin rape. That's the thing, though. I feel like...
Have you ever used this joke book? No.
No,
Why? It's really you know what? I'll take it.
do you want it?
Yeah, I'll have it. Can I have it?
Yeah.
Thank you. It's fire. Yeah, it's really nice. Feel the quality.
We feel 21?
Yeah.
Does it give you bad memories of all the bombs you've had?
Yeah. It reminds me of the bombings in Paris.
Look at this here, Sammy.
See what you're writing at.
We talked about Sam
Wow.
a lot.
These are all your best jokes.
All of them. And I'm giving them to Deric, and Deric said I can say the N-word on stage whenever I want.
I did say that, and so if any black people, if you get mad at her, that's on you.
That's on...
I gave her permission.
I gave this dumb white bitch permission, okay?
You're not. No, you're Mexican. Remember,
I am Mexican. I'm 5'2" and afraid of Ouija boards.
Afraid?
Ouija board is not. So a Ouija board. So you have a surfboard, and then a Ouija board is a smaller one,
Surf.
right?
No, Ouija board's like the One you put your hand on, and then like you say like something about the devil or something.
On water?
No, a Ouija board's like on the land. It's like a game to where you put your hands on it, and then you talk to the spirits of the dead. Hasbro sells it. It's like scary.
Does it work?
Oh yeah, it does. And I'm.
Yeah, yes, it does.
Yeah, I mean, I believe in that stuff. That's my dad like ingrained the like fear of spirits into me.
The fear of spirits.
I don't know. Whatever that is, he's afraid of it.
He's a short guy too, right?
Yeah.
Isn't he a little fella?
He's a little guy.
I want to just hug him and kiss him.
You can.
Can I?
Yeah.
Dude, if I ever see your dad, I swear to God, the first thing we do is fucking hug him and kiss him right in his mouth. And we'll look at your mom and be like, do something. You think your mom would fight me?
No.
If I started like making love to your dad right in front of her?
No, I don't think she'd care. I think she'd be like, you know what? At least he's happy.
Damn, that's cool. That's a good wife. That's a good woman. Your mom's a good woman to make your dad, like, let your dad be happy and just let him make love to you.
Yeah. I think she knows that's what he wants.
He does. Yo, what's your dad's name?
Ray.
Ray, I love you so much, Ray. And when you watch this episode, because I'm sure you watch all your daughter's episodes, and you know where you talk about all those things. Ray watches all these, right?
No.
Does he?
No.
Ray doesn't watch any of these? Yo, what's he gonna do when you become a famous comedian? And then you
No
die
idea.
2 years after that.
Well, I've had like a huge fear about my dad dying, and I'm like, what am I gonna do with my life if my dad dies?
Oh, bro, I think about that shit all the time. And I terrified. Crippling fear.
Wild. Yeah. So that's been like a big fear on my mind.
Yeah, and it's hard. You can't shake it. That's the worst part, is it won't go away until they die. And then you're like, oh, finally, thank God. I don't have to think about this anymore.
Such a bummer to think about all this time.
It is. Bro, that is great. Like, once it happens, it will be this weird relief of like, all right, Jesus, I've been waiting on this day. You're mainly just waiting to get, like, I just want it to be over with. So I think I'm just going to kill my parents. So I'll kill everybody's parents.
Do what you have to do. That's...
Yeah, you want me to kill Ray? I can kill Ray for you.
Put him out of his misery.
Yeah,
Put him out of his misery.
Put you out of your misery.
Yeah. I don't think he wants to deal with me anymore anyways.
Really?
No, he loves me. It's...
Brittany, everybody loves
You
you.
know, it is weird.
You're like Raymond.
Stop, you guys.
No, I'm sorry. You're more like Chris because everybody hates you.
Yeah. And Chris is in New York, so it's very Brittany.
That is very Brittany. That's a good show. That's very Brittany.
That's very Brittany.
That's very Brittany. Now that's a good fucking. That's a sitcom I'd watch.
Some really dumb person saying something stupid in situations.
I feel like I should have put makeup on for this podcast too.
Do you want me to put some on you?
Sam got excited.
She doesn't have your shade.
You could contour my face?
Yes.
I bet you could. The only
I have
problem
the
is,
dark enough contour for it.
the only problem I have such good skin. Like I've been voted some of the best skin in most magazines.
What are the best skin?
I've been voted the best skin in most male and female magazines and animal magazines. Even compared to like jaguar skin and stuff, they say I have better skin. What about Willie's skin? I mean, no, my skin is really rare. I was told that if I were to sell my skin, I could probably make like a couple $1 billion. But I don't. God, dude, I'm so fucking sexy. Are your listeners gonna be able to fucking handle all this?
I don't think so. Do you have anything else you want to add?
Oh, yeah. What I want to say it again. Say, do you have anything else you want to
Do you have anything else you want to add?
Subtract. That's what I added. You get it? Because she said you have anything else you want to add. And I did add something, but what I added was subtraction.
Oh.
So we're really still where we started.
Okay.
Because if you add and subtract, it's a negative, it's a zero. And, that's what's important in life, guys, is knowing your limits, knowing your strengths, knowing your purpose, knowing your goals, achieving them, and then throwing them away, and then picking them up, and then eating them.
And then
shitting them out.
Shitting them
and you
on the
piss
floor.
and you shit your goals on the fucking floor because they're just goals and they're just shit and we're all gonna fucking die, especially our parents. Now listen to Spoil the Beans, that's my podcast. And November 25th, come to Solid Comedy at the Vulcan Gas Company. And do not support Brittany anymore. She's a fucking terrorist.
Hi, I'm Brittany Ledesma, and I approve this message.
Am I done?
Yeah. Oh, I have major tea for y'all.